Hi, welcome back to the channel. Before I get started, I just want to show you the location I'm in to film this bit. I'm down in Admiral's Park and it's sort of a nice sunny morning to just take a moment to just look around and see just how beautiful this location is. It's fantastic, isn't it? It really is. So, okay, let me explain the situation to you. So I'd gone out for the day to visit a friend and I was leaving to come back home and decided to open the roof. So the roof opened about halfway and then there was this almighty bang. So obviously I got out to have a look, see what was going on. And the clamshell had opened on the left hand side. That's the near side on a right hand drive car, but it hadn't opened on the driver's side. So essentially what it had done is sort of twisted up and round, and in the process it snapped the ball joint on the near side. Anyway, after a fashion I managed to get the roof closed so I could get the car back home, but the clamshell hasn't closed properly. It's clearly out of line now, twisted out of line. And I think what's happened is that the arms that actually drive the roof and the clamshell have got themselves out of alignment, but the roof's still working, so it's a bit of a mystery as to how they've got out of line without doing any damage. Anyway, I've ordered the new ball joint. That's arrived now. So let's go and see if we can fix it. Whoa. Woo. That leaves you a bit wheezy. Right, just give me a minute. Okay. Right. Yeah. The reason I decided to do this video is because the roof for a lot of people is a bit of a monster. It's a bit overpowering and I think it's complicated and going to be expensive, and it's actually not that bad. Now, I haven't opened the roof since I managed to get it shut after it broke, so even I'm not sure what's going to happen now, but I've got to open the roof obviously to work on it. So let's have a go. All right. Right, that's good. That's all we need is the clamshell open to that point. Now, I'm going to measure the two arms, if I can get into the two arms. No, I'm going to need the roof open completely. All right. Hopefully that should do us. So now, I'm going to unclip the two ball joints. Fold the roof up into the service position. Right. Now then, we'll take this forwards a wee bit. Okay, now I'm going to measure these arms to see if we can work out where we're going. It's going to be somewhat tricky. Okay, 6 inches. And This one's difficult to see. Okay, we've got 6 inches on this one, so my idea that the arms had moved out of line is not correct. Right, so after we measured them, they looked like they were in the right place. So we tried the roof and it worked, it closed like there was nothing wrong with it. I opened and closed it a couple of times and then it screwed up big time. So all hell let loose. As you can see now, I'm dirty, I'm hot and bothered. Stripped the clamshell off. I disconnected the roof so the roof moves manually. And now I'm going to pull both the gearboxes out and have a look at them, see if we can see what's wrong with them. I should mention at this point that today was just supposed to be shooting some extra video. I've actually set a day aside next week, a full day, so that we got plenty of time to fix the car. And this is one of those situations where fixing the car has now taken priority over shooting the video.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away. You told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey.
Right, so I have put the gearboxes back in, and now the motor is running but nothing is moving. The real bugbear to this job is it's difficult to actually identify what the problem is. As I showed earlier, the screws were loose on the gearboxes, but the gearboxes themselves were fine, so I really don't know what to say about that. And the drives, the little drive squares in the end of the cables, they're definitely not sticking out as far as all the ones in the various pictures. But again, it was driving earlier on, so it was working earlier on. So you know, none of it really confirms what was happening. So I think the best thing to do is I've been on the internet and I found a guy that's selling the whole lot, the two gearboxes, the drive cables and the motor, and they're all still connected. So I'm just going to swap the lot over and hopefully that's going to solve the problem. But it's annoying that there seems to be nothing definite as to what was causing it to do what it was doing. So anyway, I've got to wait for those to turn up now. So this is where we fade out to the black screen with a few weeks later. Right, the parts have finally turned up. Wasn't a couple of weeks, it was about a week and a half. And this is what we've got. We'll get these out for you. So we've got the motor, and if I can untangle it, there we go. We've got the motor, the two drives, and the cables. Now, put that out of the way. I'm going to put it all in as it is without disconnecting it. It's simple, it's easy, it's guaranteed to work. So yeah, let's get on with it.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret?
Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Now we're going to try the clamshell with the roof disconnected, just to make sure it all works. So keep your fingers crossed. I'll just turn that down a bit. That's not good. That didn't stop in the off position. Right, we checked the micro switch in the clamshell and the micro switch in the door pillar, and you can hear them clicking in and out, so I think they're working. My multimeter is in the boot of the Fiesta, which is not here, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think it might be the control relay. Now the seller on eBay that I got the gearboxes and the motor from, he's got a relay for £40, so I think I'm going to order that, and we'll see what happens. So in the meantime, we'll get the push rods reconnected to the hood so that the hood works with the clamshell. Right, let's get on with that. Right, let's get it back on the car. Now I'm hoping that this might clip on without too much pressure, but guess what? It's not. Right, okay, and then typical, it doesn't want to go on that way. Bob's your uncle, Charlie's your aunt. Get in nice and close, go and get right down on it. Go on, down you go, down you go, down you go. That's it, mind my hand. Yep, lovely. Okay, right, that drops down to there. Okay, so what we've got to do now is reconnect this arm. Now mine's got 10mm bolts, but I know some of them have got like the star drives or the Allen keys. So we'll screw that into there. But these are slotted, so what you can do is you can extend or shorten this arm to push the front of the roof either forwards or backwards. So by adjusting the two arms on either side, you can adjust the position of the roof, how close it stops to your windscreen and whether it's straight or not. Right, our new relay, or our replacement relay, is here. So let's swap it over, keep our fingers crossed, and hope it works. Now the relay is up under the dash here, just above the fuse box, so it's not going to be room for you guys and me under there. But basically it's just pull the old one out, push the new one in, and you can't really confuse it because it's the only relay that's basically a double-sized relay. So I don't really want to go under the dash in this heat, but sometimes you just got to do these things. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's give it a try. Right, now close it. Right, okay, so that was a bit of a drawn out job, changing loads of bits. Still really don't know what caused the problem, but it's all working again now, so we can start enjoying the car again. Well, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe and you share and you hit the like button. And we're always working on the car. So I'm going down to Eastleigh near Southampton in a few days. So I'll try and put a video together of us actually going out and enjoying the car. So make sure you watch out for it. Bye.